Hey everyone, it's Rachel and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be wrapping up everything I read during the 25 Days of Manga. I love this readathon. I had so much fun, and I will say that at this time of filming, I haven't filled out the bingo board based on what I read after I finished Shortcake Cake. So that's fun. I'll put a picture up here so you can see how well I did, but I will tell you that I did finish 25 volumes of manga, and we love to see it. I'm just amazing. I don't know what to say. So let's get into it. I'm going to talk about everything in the order in which I read them. So the first thing that I picked up for the readathon is Fly Me to the Moon. This series is by Kenjiro Hata. I believe I gave this one 3 stars. I built this up and hyped it up so much in my head, so it was kind of disappointing for me, but I still did enjoy it. I will continue eventually, but I'm in no rush to complete it. So this follows our main character, NASA, and he has been connected to space all his life. One day he is at the bus stop. He sees a girl, our homegirl on the front cover, and he's like, damn, she's really cute. He goes over to talk to her, gets hit by a bus. She saves his life, but then he's like, I still don't know her name. Goes to find her and ask if she will go out with him, and she said, only if you marry me, and he said yes. So it's everything after from then on. So I'm not going to get into any more, but I did enjoy it. We'll be picking up the rest not anytime soon though. So the next thing I read was digital only, and that is Practice Makes Perfect Volume 2. I am enjoying it. So we follow our Japanese volleyball, whatever that word is, and then the judo person. And neither one of them have had, any relationship of any type of sort, because they've been focusing on their sport and their career. So they meet and decide they are going to practice relationship and sexual type activities to get better and end up, maybe falling for each other while that's happening. So they do like practice, holding hands, practice kissing, practice touching, practice sexing, all the practicing. So it's really, really cute. I love them both. It's very wholesome. Can't wait to continue on with that. The next thing I read is I read volumes 1 through 10 of Shortcake Cake. This series is by Sumora Shita. I'm enjoying it. Shortcake Cake follows our main character, 10. She lives about 2 hours from her school, and with her bus commute home, she doesn't really, have time to hang out with friends after school, and she wants that. Her best friend convinces her to move into the boarding house where she lives because they have a vacancy, and she does, and there is a little bit of a love triangle thing. It's very good. The art is beautiful. I'm so glad I finally got through the first 10 volumes, and the series will complete in 2021, so I'm so excited to pick them up as they continue to come out and finish the series. So next things we're going to talk about is some yaoi, because I'm a yaoi princess, and that would be Secret XXX by Meguru Hinohara. I love this. So we follow our main character, Shohei, and his parents are vet, been around animals his whole life, but rabbits are his favorite. There is a local store in town that sells rabbits and specializes in rabbits, and the owner of that is our guy here. His name is Mito. Shohei has a hella crush on Mito. Mito likes him in return, but Shohei, he has a secret. It's very good. This is completed 1 volume. I loved it. It's probably the best one-shot I've read all year long. Like, hello, yes. So the next 2 volumes I picked up are companions to Secret XXX, and that would be Therapy Games Volume 1 and 2 by Meguru Hinohara. So in this series, we follow Mito's brother, Minato. This is him, and one night, he's talking to a straight guy in a bar. They end up going to a hotel. Things happen. The story takes place from there. I absolutely love this series. Complete in 2 volumes. Recommended. Hell yes, I fucking do. Woo! Okay, so the next thing I read is volumes 1 and 2 of Love in Limbo. This series is by Haji. I loved this. I gave it 5 stars. So this follows our main character, Callan, and he gets sent into limbo. And in limbo is a place where dead souls are before they get resurrected and put into a new life. So he is the Reaper. So he protects the island of lost souls from these creatures called Ma, and he also gives souls the gift of life when they get reincarnated. And then he meets our other main character, whose name is Makoto, and Makoto is a caretaker and guides Callan through his responsibilities. And then, of course, look at them. You can tell from the front cover that there's like a relationship brewing. So I love this. It's very, very good. Recommend. So the next 5 volumes I read were After the Rain, volumes 1 through 5 by Jun Miyazuki. Look at them. So After the Rain is complete in 5 volumes. So that was another thing I completed series-wise, and we love to see it. So this series follows our main character, Akira Tachibana. She was a track star, loved running. She injured her, I believe, Achilles tendon and wasn't able to run anymore. And one day I think it's after like probably a doctor's appointment that she had, and she's at a family restaurant waiting for the rain to pass. And the manager notices her and gives her a cup of coffee on the house. And from there, she develops a crush, starts working at the restaurant, and it goes from there. It really doesn't focus on like a romantic relationship between the two of them, but them growing as people. And I love it. It's so good. I watched the first episode of the anime, and I need to continue on with it because I do love this series. The art is beautiful. I need to read the rest of Jun Miyazuki's work if I can get my hands on it, because I don't know if they have anything else that's translated into English. If you know, let me know in the comments, but I really, really love this and recommend it. Okay, so the last things that I read and completed were Horimiya, volumes 1 through 3, and this is by Hiro and Daisuke Hagawara. This follows our main characters, Hori-san and Mayumura-kun, and Hori-san is very popular, but at home she's more of a homebody, likes to stay home, doesn't really go out with her friends much because her parents are never home. She has to take care of her younger brother. None of her friends have seen her without makeup on, really, or in her home environment. And then we have Mayumura-kun. He is very much a loner, likes to keep to himself at school. You know, he's just like, everyone thinks he's an otaku, but he's actually not. He has piercings, he has tattoos, and he is just completely different outside of school. One day they meet outside of school, and then it goes through there because they can both be themselves around the other person, and their relationship's growing. I cannot wait to read the rest of this series. I know it's still ongoing, and I have all of the volumes that are out currently coming to me. It's a slice of life, easy to get through. I am rooting for them. Rooting. They're going to be great together. I love it so much. Okay, so the last thing I would like to talk to you guys about is something that I started. And I haven't finished yet, but I did start it during the readathon, so we're going to talk about it. And that is Heaven's Design Team, Volume 1. And this is by Hebi Zhao and Suya Suzuki. Art by Tarako. So this is basically following Heaven's design team. So God wanted help creating animals, and he has this design team, and he'll tell them, like, I want an animal that could eat the leaves on the top of the trees, and each one of them comes up with an idea, and then it goes through our engineer, and she figures out, you know, if it can be done or not. And that's how we got the giraffe, and that's the first chapter. But I'm just telling you, kind of like explaining how it's gonna go, and I'm really enjoying it so far. Bazaar convinced me to pick this up because I did own it because I got it in a Manga Spice Cafe box, which I've since canceled, by the way, because 3 months it was fun. I just want to pick up when I want to pick up, and I don't like everything that they send out, but I did get this through there, and I was like, I don't really know. But then Bazaar loved it so much, and he's like, you need to read it, and I was like, okay, fine, you've convinced me, and then I picked it up. Okay, so that's the 25 things that I read, and then the one that I started during the readathon. I had so much fun. So that's all I gotta say. I hope you guys had fun. Please like this video. Please feel free to subscribe if you want to, and make sure to click the bell icon to be notified when I post a new video. I do have my end of the year and 2021 goal type videos coming soon, and the only way to know when those videos come out is if you hit that bell icon. So I guess the emoji for the video, if you don't know what to comment, will be just a random animal emoji. Just put like whatever animal emoji is your favorite. Let's do that. Just like add some spice. And if you want to talk about any of these books in greater detail with me, leave a comment. I try to answer every single comment because I love talking with you guys down in the comments. And also, I leave all my social media handles in the description box, so feel free to follow me on those. I have my Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads linked. And that's all I gotta say. I'll see you guys in a new video. Bye!